Hey, what's up? Welcome to Ward Wrestling Live. And today we're on location at Life University, and I'm here with a alum of theirs, one of the first ever wrestlers for Life University, Dillan Schouw. He is now the owner of Snapdown Clothing, who made these shirts for the Ward Wrestling Live team, which are competing for the first time here at the Life U Duels. And I'm really excited to have him here with me. He's been helping me out building this up, and we're here today. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Finally getting on the show.
Yeah, it's super cool. As a matter of fact, congratulations. You just got a coaching job locally here as an assistant coach, right?
Yes.
Is it Holy
Innocents, yes. Holy Innocents Episcopal School.
And we have one of your previous kids on our team today, and he's doing well so far. He's won his first couple matches.
Yeah.
You know, Snapdown is your baby now, right? It's your
yeah.
clothing company. It's something that you kind of taken a passion to, right? And you bring it to Life University. I know Omi shouts you out all the time. That's how I heard about you. First of all, tell us about your wrestling career, and then get into what made you kind of start the clothing company.
So, I started wrestling just some 8th grader at some random middle school that wasn't any good. Fell in love with it, and once I started, I never stopped. Like, I started training year round and just went everywhere and did everything I could. And that got me into college. I started at Darton College, which unfortunately they dropped the program. But after 2 years there, I came up to Life whenever they started theirs. I was like one of their first wrestlers they signed, and came up here, and I was their 41-pounder for 3 years, and captain, and made it nationals a couple times. Lost some blood round a couple times. Went an All-American to University Nationals, which is it's U23s now. But yeah, and graduated in 15 and been coaching since.
Wow, good for you. And so, Coach, I know you have a beautiful little boy. I saw him running around yesterday. I don't know how he made it all day like that and behaved the way he behaved, but he's what a champ yesterday. But
he did good, man. I was proud of him. I told him that when we got home. I was like, I'm really proud of how you were today, bud. You're my guy. Like, that's my sunshine, man.
He was awesome. So you're still coaching.
Yes.
And then where'd the clothing come from?
So I've always been really tech savvy, right? Like, I'm big on computer stuff. If it's on the internet, I can find it. If it's on a computer, I can do it, right? So I took just some do-nothing college class on, it was like digital art or something, just like a gimme summer class just to have something to do. And it was pretty much a Photoshop class. And it kind of led me into knowing how to do some of these things. And this was in 2012, right? And fast forward to the pandemic, I've got nothing going on. I want to try to help promote my team. So I'm starting to build these graphics and stuff. And then a friend of mine got my ears man, you could probably do clothing too. I was like, no, I don't really want to. And then it just kind of happened. People were like, yo, can you design this for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I was like, I'm stupid to not do it. And so, the pandemic really afforded me the opportunity to make these contacts and make these connections and start doing a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and I know that you do a lot of this stuff, the gear now for Omi, right?
Not so much the gear for Omi because they have a contract with Adidas, but
but some of maybe the tournament shirts and things like that.
Sometimes, usually I do the art for their stuff. I'll put together the art and their ATL wrestling shirt that a lot of them are wearing out at nationals. That art is my design,
and then he'll send it off to Adidas.
Yeah, he sent it off to Adidas, and I do a bunch of stuff. There's I did the singlets for his red shirts. A bunch of his red shirts wanted a singlet. I can't wear live stuff when they're red shirting, right? So I hooked them up with some singlets, and I've done some art. Some maybe hadn't been seen yet. Omi's probably holding on to them for a rainy day, but
that's all right. I'm sure we'll see it soon.
Oh yeah, I know that there's gonna be a couple things this year that he's gonna put out there that's I'm excited to see everybody's response to him.
So taking over as the assistant at the local high school.
Yeah,
that's awesome. What's your goal there? What's your next step there? What's your mindset?
I'm gonna be coaching under Stacey Davis. He's been a coach in Georgia for a long time, right? He coached me when I was a freshman in high school at just some random high school club. He helped coach me whenever I was training to go and compete at the senior level. I've just known him forever. The man's a Georgia wrestling legend. He officiated in the London Olympics. That's a great person for me to be under and to learn from. There's not an abundance of wrestling talent and coaching in Georgia. You have great coaches, don't get me wrong, but if there's a coach that I want to learn from and be an assistant under, that man's at the top of the list. So I'm excited. I want to just try to do my best to help build the program up. He's a bigger dude, and I'm a lightweight, middleweight guy. And so between me and him, I think that we can come together with our vast knowledge and technique and really help put that school on the map.
Man, that's awesome. So, as far as your gear and your clothing, for anybody out there that wants to get in contact with you, wants to have you design some art for them, wants you to do their team package, their team gear, how can they get a hold of you?
Easiest way is just Snapdown Designs. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. I'm not super active on Twitter, but it's there. And all of it's at Snapdown Designs. All of it's at Snapdown Designs, and that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. You just go find me on social, shoot me a message. I'm super active on social. I'm not young like these kids where I'm like in my phone all the time, but like I'm always like I can reply pretty quick as long as my 3-year-old isn't doing his thing.
That's awesome. Yeah. Sorry about that phone continuing to beep in the background. We're here at a college, so
there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the background, so it kind of caught us off guard. But with that being said, get a hold of him, get his stuff. You can see that he did some cool designs for us this week. What do you have plans?
So actually today at around noon we dropped an announcement for a giveaway that we're doing. Simple giveaway, just on our Facebook and our Instagram we have a post. If you just comment with 3 friends on it, follow our pages, and share it on your story or your Facebook, you'll be entered to win a team set of singlets. So 17 singlets to whoever wins. If a random kid wins, hey, it's for your club, it's for your high school. If a coach wins, obviously I'm sure they want it for their team, right? So that's open to anybody. We're going to run it through. I'm going to announce it on August 8th. I'll be in contact with the winner probably the day of or the day before that. And I want to try to give something to a program that probably needs it and help expand my brand at the same time. And giving away a full set of singlets, shipping, art, all that stuff included, like it's the best way to give back to the program.
Awesome. And I just, from my experience, he had the art back to me immediately. Once we made the order, within 2 to 3 weeks, he had the clothing in hand. There was no BS. He took good care of us right up front. So if you guys need anything, get a hold of him. He's on all the social media platforms, as he said. And it was great to finally get you on the show.
Yeah,
while we're at Life U.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it. I appreciate it.
Back now and watch some wrestling.